Village Rhapsody, the top-rated adult video game in 2023 on the Steam platform, voted by you guys. But the game left me feeling one thing: disappointed. Why? Well, let's roll the intro and let's discuss. Hey guys, I'm Davey, and this is my honest review of Village Rhapsody. I'd like to repeat the intro, as this Chinese-developed game was Steam's best adult video game for 2023, with a higher rating than the 3 years previous winners, including Being a Dick and Treasurer Nadia. So what made this game stand out of the crowd in 2023? Gameplay for one. It's something that really lures me in. The RPGM engine is something that I really enjoy. Similar gameplay style to Stardew Valley or Harvest Moon. It gives the game a fun, interactive gameplay loop. Does it have a slight grind to it? Yes, but I really enjoy the sense of achievement when I finally work my way to a new scene. Talking of scenes, they are simple and well thought out. 13 characters to seduce, all of them having story scenes plus replayable scenes. The animations are loops like GIFs, but the artwork is pleasing to the eye, so it all works out well. You can also tell that the developer is really taking his time with this game, as it looks like he's modified the character models compared to most RPGM games. The character models look well more polished, and that really knits the artwork together. Story-wise, it's a little bit simple and a little bit cliche, where you move to a village, the village hasn't had any new people in years, you talk to all the villagers, you complete tasks of them, and as you complete the tasks, you seduce the women in the village. And just as you think everything is normal, you are given a special cigarette. The special cigarette turns all of the animals into half human, half animal characters you can seduce. And the Steam achievement linked to the donkey is also very funny. I'd also like to shout out the task menu. A lot of these games in adult and non-adult games now leave some of these hints very vague. This game is very clear, and it makes it very easy for you to know what is going on next, and it doesn't confuse you in any way. Even if you accidentally skip through some of the conversation, you'll be able to check your notebook, see what you got to do, and you'll clearly understand. That, unfortunately, is where the good parts of this game, for me, end. I wouldn't say I'm about to say things are bad, just things I'd like to see improved in the developer's next title. My one big gripe with the game is the pacing of the gameplay scaling. If you haven't played this game and you feel like you want to, my big advice for you is to invest in water sprinklers early and build up with cash as fast as you can. As 95% of the game you'll feel like that's a waste of time and money, but right at the end, as you finish the game, reload the save and play the bonus content, you hit with two massive quests. One of them requires 30,000 gold, the other requires 50,000 gold. And the game gives you no warning of this. So if you'd like to avoid the boring pattern of sleeping, watering plants, sleeping until you harvest and plant some more crops and then repeat until you have the money, do this, as the final hour of gameplay really put a sour taste in my mouth. I also thought the developer really missed a trick when it came to ask for sex mechanic. You can go up to a woman that you've already seduced and then ask for another scene with them. It's a replayable scene and it costs you 30 energy. Instead of just spending 30 energy to enjoy a scene, I would have much enjoyed if you spend 30 energy to increase how much you can chop down trees the next day, increase your movement speed, a little bit of a trade-off. By spending some energy today, you can reap the rewards of that tomorrow. That leads me on to an issue, which is the upgrading system for the tools. Early on in the game, you are given a quest from the butcher for a sharpening stone. Give him that and he gives you an axe upgrade, taking it from 6 hits to 5s, or you can just ignore that and buy the better axe for 2,500 gold in the shop, which will then take down a tree in 4 hits. There was also no upgrade for the pickaxe until practically the end of the game. You were given a 2-hit beast pickaxe, where you can also buy a sickle and an axe. I really must say, spinning around like a Tasmanian devil with a sickle at the end of the game is really, really fun, but it lacks steady progression. The game is too easy early on, and too hard and grindy right at the end. We then have the issue of some characters like the Master at the Temple that are a complete waste of time. He has one quest, you speak to him a max of 3 times, he has a whole area dedicated to him with a big old temple sitting there, and there is no follow-up quest. There's no reason to go talk to him, there's nothing. Same goes to the butcher, the shopkeeper. The only reason you go there is to buy and sell stuff for the most of the time. Why aren't all of these axe upgrades through the butcher? Why hasn't the monk got a different upgrade for you? Why hasn't he got the ability to make you move faster or conserve energy better All of these little things really missed the mark for me. I know a lot of people really did love this game, but it could have been so much better. But there is one big counter argument to all of my criticism, and that is the price tag. This game is $3 US, £2.60 if you're from the UK. And what you pay, it's an amazing game. But if the next game by this devs includes some of the improvements I've listed, I'll be happy to play 4 to 5 times that. My gameplay advice is to rush the wood bridge chest. You can get as fast as you can. You can trigger it on day 1 by speaking to the monk, then go to the bridge. Once the bridge is complete, you can harvest bamboo, which gives you bamboo shoots, which you can eat for 15 energy, allowing you to do more per day. More rock smashing, more tree cutting, and more planting. That also allows you just not have to eat any of your crops. If you don't have to eat your crops, it means you can sell your crops. The more you sell your crops, the more money you make, the more crops you can buy, and the snowball effect begins when it comes to money generation. And that is that. Rating wise, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. There's a lot to love with this game. The price point is amazing, making it a great cheap game to pick up. The main things holding it back was the emptiness of the world and some of the side characters being completely pointless, and the gameplay scaling for me. With that all said and done, thank you very much for watching. I will catch you in the next one. Hit like, hit subscribe, and peace out.